Welcome to the first Sparkuus team racing video of 2022, hopefully the first of many. Unfortunately, it's not a race video. I don't expect there to actually be very many race videos in the foreseeable future. There haven't been for a few years. Can't be helped. What I am here to do today is to answer a viewer question. It's me, Tyler, asks, Sparkuus, what is the favorite car you have in your collection? Honestly, I misremembered this question as, what cars do you have in your collection? And so that's the video I prepared to make. And I might as well do both. In preparing for this video, I had to collect all my cars and realized I was kind of surprised at the number. I was kind of surprised how many I do have, and also at the same time surprised that I don't have more, because I feel like I've made more cars than I actually have. Probably because I've made a lot of my kids' cars too. So I guess I should start with what's in here, which is, for one thing, my very first car, which this is unusual. Usually I keep my cars in at least a rolling chassis, even if they're not going to be used. And this is missing the wheels and the axles. I have no idea where they are actually. They're around somewhere. I'll have to dig them out and put it back in rolling chassis. But this is my very first car, the Leo Savannah. No, sorry, Savannah Leo. I had a 50-50 and I got it wrong. When we first bought some cars, we got 4. Yeah, one for me, one for Lily, Duncan, and Kai, and this was mine. It was okay. It was slow. I tried to make it faster. Never really worked. I mean, the car worked fine. I never managed to make it into a fast car. After that, I spotted a car I just absolutely wanted, had to get, and so I got myself the Slash Reaper Clear Red Special. There is an original Slash Reaper with a opaque body. Get it right eventually. This has the transparent red body, and I love it. It's still in rolling chassis, but it doesn't have the gears or anything. I used this for a while. Also, never managed to make it into a fast car. But I put it back into rolling chassis, back to its original wheels, because I just love how it looked and wanted to have it in its original form, even if I don't have the engine in. Motor, not an engine, it's a motor. For cars that I actually use, I also, whoops, come back here. I do have this car, which I was using in races. Actually, I'm supposed to have painted the body. It's the really, really light, what do you call them? I don't know. I bought this and I cut it horribly. I did a really bad job, and apparently by the rules I'm supposed to paint it. No one's really complained because I always lose anyway. So this is not part of a set. It was put together in parts, and again, I've never managed to make it as fast as I wish it could go. And when it does go fast, it flies off the track. I have never really had a successful car, honestly. Well, I have used this body on it too, but I got that out of a manga set. There's a video about that. Those are the only cars I've raced. I've gotten some other cars that have never been in a race. I just got them because I like to make them. The first was this Kumamon racer, because it's Kumamon. Of course you're gonna get Kumamon, right? I got it. I made it. I said to Kumiko, this is a present for you. She laughed. It became a video. And that was about the end of it. It's never raced. I don't think I've even greased the gears. It does have the motor in it, but I don't think it's ever run around a track, not even our home-built track. And my wife doesn't really care about it, so it pretty much is de facto mine. And because I got the Kumamon, I also had to get the Shirokuma when it came out. The bears, they're just so cute. After that, I'm not totally sure about the order I got them in. I did, of course, get the second Kumamon car when it came out. This one is definitely mine. I didn't get it for anybody else but me. Again, it is fully completed, motor in it, but I believe it is, again, unlubricated and has never run around a track. I think I just throw a battery in, flip the switch once to make sure it does move, and then remove the batteries. I don't know why I even test out the motor, because I didn't buy it to run. I just like it. I like to make them. I like making things. The most recent one I've made for myself was the Baron Viento. That was on a recent, whoop, there goes the box. That was a recent video. Recent, relatively recent. I'm pretty sure it was last year or the year before. 2021 or 2020, I don't remember which. I could look it up pretty easy, but I'm on a roll right now. I got it because it's a very classic looking car. The only thing I don't like about it is that there was no sticker for the roof or a different color, because it definitely shows a distinctive different color on the roof, and I do want to paint this eventually when I get up the confidence to paint it. The problem is I have stickered the back already, so I'll have to somehow mask that off or just paint very carefully. I have 3 more sets that I have yet to build. Out of the 3, I'm pretty sure I've had this one the longest. It is the Aero Avante Clear Orange Special. The reason I got this was because when I got into the Mini 4-wheel drive, I had a friend, he had been in a couple of videos, or at least one, when we built a shed at his house. He was considering getting into mini four-wheel drives, but he said he was looking at the Erpatitube Clear Blue Special. And in clear blue, it's beautiful too. Problem with that, it was already after the clear blue had been discontinued. It would have cost extra money because people who had it unmade still were reselling it at a markup. Then the clear orange came out and I kinda got hooked on it. And I kept waffling about buy it, don't buy it, buy it, don't buy it. And eventually one day I just bought it in Town, in a hobby shop in Town, and I still haven't made it and I don't know why. Of course I will make an assembly video, especially now that I have the overhead jig mount completed. So that will be used for these next three. Well, this and the next two. The same time I bought the Baron Viento model, I also got this Mach Bullet, just because it's such an old-time racing style. And I think it was on special. I got it at a really good price, or maybe I had some discount points. I got it really cheaply, so that's why I got it. Just to make it, to have it. Also because it has a cool old-timey racer figure. I believe he's in there. I just don't know how colorful he is. And I can't find him. Oh, there he is. He's on the bottom. They're always on the bottom. Yep, he's nicely colored. He's painted in just like the model on the box, so that will probably look good. I'm not showing it to you now because there will be a assembly video. I'd actually like to do one a week. The only way that would happen would be with more Patreon support. And then at some point, must have been on sale, I believe I got this at the same hobby shop I got the clear orange special Aero Avante. I got this, well, also happens to be at least partially clear, green mini four-wheel drive Panda Racer. Not our first Panda car either. Nina has the Panda race car. This one's more of a rounded, maybe rally car shaped Panda Racer. It has the exact same little figure that goes inside. Other than that, it doesn't have much similar with the original race car. That, of course, also will be assembled at some point. So those are the cars I have. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cars. I counted, I thought there were 9. There are 10 cars. Those are my 10 cars. My children together have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 cars, which I'm not showing in this video because it was a question about my collection, not my kids. If you want to see my kids' collection, let me know. So the question becomes, which is my favorite? That's a hard one. Out of the ones I already have made, ooh, that's still a hard one. You know what's actually my least favorite? The one I tried to make to race. Such a disappointment. Out of the ones that I've completed, I think my favorite has to be the Slash Reaper, just because of the looks. It was never a fast car. Apparently the AR chassis is very difficult to make into a fast car. I never succeeded, but I like the look of it. I think it'll always have a special place in my collection, although the Kumamons have definitely got a tie for second, just because they're Kumamon. And he's so adorable. Out of the ones I haven't yet assembled and will be making videos of, the Aero Avante Clear Orange Special is definitely my favorite. I wanted to buy this for so long. I don't know why I didn't earlier. I don't know why I haven't made it yet. I wanted this so much. I bought it well over 3 years ago, I think, and I still haven't made it. I don't know why. I think I was really waiting for the overhead view camera to be finished. It's not the camera, it's the mount. I think this is gonna have to be the first thing I use that for to really make a video, hopefully very soon. I hope that's answered your questions sufficiently. I think this video's gone on a lot longer than I meant it to, but hopefully you enjoyed that. So this is of course going up on my main channel and the racing only Sparkuus Team Racing channel. If you'd like to see more videos like these, not necessarily about my cars specifically, but car assembly videos or about additions to our homemade track, which I plan to make, please let me know in the comments. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way is to subscribe if you're not already, or please consider checking out the Patreon page because I do plan to have some Sparkuus Team Racing specific Patreon benefits for people who might be interested in that. Honestly, if Sparkuus Team Racing gets enough support, I would definitely be willing to do a weekly assembly video. I would like to do some Tamiya news. Might need permission from Tamiya for what I want to do. Don't know how easy that'll be to get. And if there was really enough support, I would love to do a giveaway, but that's probably not in the near future. We can always hope. So until next time, enjoy racing. And because I got the Kumamon, I also had to get the Shirokuma. Get it eventually. The only problem with that was it was already after the blue continued, no. The problem with that was it was already after the clear blue had been, now that that is done, I think this is going to be, now that that's done, I think this is going to have